Bonjour, and welcome to my channel. Now that you know the days of the week, let's take a look at the month of the year. We'll need them in the next video. Let's go! Janvier. Janvier. Février. Février. Mars. Mars. Avril. Avril. Mai. Mai. Juin. Juin. Juillet. Juillet. Août. Août. Septembre. Septembre. Octobre. Octobre. Novembre. Novembre. Décembre. Décembre. The first thing you should know is that with the verbs ending with ER, you must avoid saying er at the end. ER is pronounced E. Janvier, février. And if you know the month in English, you can immediately notice that some are very similar in French. I'm particularly referring to September, October, November, and December. The only thing to do with these verbs, apart from pronouncing the nasal sound en, is to change ER to RE at the end. September becomes septembre, October becomes octobre, November becomes novembre, and December becomes décembre. There is a nasal sound in 5 months in French, and it's always the same, except in one. Janvier, en, juin, un, septembre, novembre, décembre. En. Be careful with these nasal sounds, because we're not supposed to hear the N in en, janvier, and un, juin, but we're also not supposed to hear the M in en, septembre, novembre, and décembre. Therefore, I'm not saying janvier, janvier, I'm saying janvier. I'm not saying juin, I'm saying juin, juin. And I'm not saying septembre, novembre, and décembre, but I'm saying septembre, novembre, décembre. The other months are not so different from the English. March becomes Mars, like the planet, except that in French you'll have to insist a little bit on the R sound. We're not going to say Mars, but Mars. Mars. April becomes Avril. Only one letter is different, but the pronunciation of VR might be difficult. Avril. Avril. May becomes Mai. And again, only one letter changes. July is a little bit trickier. We say it juillet. Juillet. You can break it down like this. Ju, I, ye. Ju, I, ye. Juillet. And finally, August becomes août. Août. In France, some people will pronounce it ou, but I most often hear août. And yes, you have to pronounce the final T here. Let's review all of them. Janvier, février, mars, avril, mai, juin, juillet, août, septembre, octobre, November, and décembre. Great! Now you know the month of the year. You should watch this video again and try to repeat every one of them. Of course, if you have questions about the spelling or the pronunciation, let me know in the comments. I'll see you in the next video in which we'll take a look at the dates together. Have a great day and take care of yourself. À bientôt.